here are 6 things we can start to do to get our cortisol levels down. Number 1 is exercise. We need to burn that cortisol off. It's just been released to get us ready for fight, flight. We're full of it. It's like having loads of caffeine inside of us and espresso. So we need to go and physically burn it off, shake, move. Number 2, limit your caffeine. I sometimes get this wrong myself, and this is what I do for a living. Caffeine and anxiety are best friends. It's like, they just blow up. Rather than taking it away, how can you reduce your caffeine? I would suggest if it's impacting sleep, no caffeine after 2 p.m. Also in the morning, before 11 o'clock, we're susceptible to blow up if we have caffeine, because we've already got a lot of cortisol in our body anyway, just to get us up and out of bed and moving. So just being mindful and start to notice what caffeine's doing to your mind and body. Number 3 is sleep. My gosh, we need sleep. Sleep is the reset of our brain. So what routine do you need to put in place so you get the sleep that you need? Some people need 6 hours, some people need 10 hours. What do you need to put in place so you are getting good sleep? Or change your environment. Do you need to go and be in the trees, in the forests, or walking in the park, sitting on the ground? What can you do to change your environment to make you feel more steady? Something to connect you and feel grounded in the morning, rather than straight up and worrying, straight on the phone, straight on the laptop. What can you do to not be on that phone for the first half hour from when you get up? So that might be, if possible, going outside, looking out the window, seeing the clouds, feeling the sun. You know, it's a lot of pressure when people say, oh, I'm doing a meditation, I'm doing this 5 a.m. routine. Basically, it's enough to stress you out, and these people are just really annoying and make us feel like we're failing anyway. So what that might be is just taking a few deep breaths, having a stretch, having a yawn, taking some fresh air, taking some breaths. You might even want to do a good stretch. You might want to do 5 minutes of yoga. You might not. You might just want to go and steady yourself. And also there's something about starting the day well. You might have a little tap. Say, you know, I am grateful, I am loved, I am creative, I'm going to have a great day today. Today's going to be a great day, just to help our brain to get going. Really bringing that front of mind before we get on the phone. Number 5 is diet. So again, we don't want to restrict too much because it's going to stress us out, but just noticing sugar. I don't know how people take it out. I couldn't take it all out because I love a biscuit. Being mindful of the impact of sugar, processed foods, and just noticing, what do you actually want to eat? You know, once you've just got rid of the picture of a burger, sugar really impacts cortisol. And actually what it does is that sugar also creates stiffness in the body, in the fascia in our body. We actually feel stiff. So you'll notice this if you've been feeling stressed for a long time, that you're going to feel really stiff in your body. Let's stretch, move, and reduce the sugar. Number 6, this may seem really obvious, but you know, you can look at supplements. Do they help? For me, I know people talk about lots of different supplements. I would suggest, especially around sleep, look at magnesium. Stick some magnesium flakes in your bath. There's a brand called Better You that I personally recommend. You can get them cheaper at TK Maxx. So get the magnesium in the bath and really do what feels right and healthy for you. As the season's changing, you might want to look after your immune system, because cortisol also impacts the immune system. So you might start taking, it doesn't have to be a lot of money. You can get them from Aldi, the gummies that they do. They're really good. Ultimately, the cortisol levels will be high for some reason. There'll be something going on around that's making us feel stressed. Are we worried about time? Are we worried about work? Is there a deadline coming? Is there some birthdays, anniversaries, stuff, money worries, lots of money worries, things that are real that are going on. So what can we do to help ourselves so we're able to think a little clearer? Because when the cortisol's high, we're thinking in fight, flight, and we're in survival mode. So I hope that's useful. I'd love to hear what works for you.